All right, friend, welcome to Photography Talk, episode 115. Now, in the news this week is a new flagship camera from OM Digital. Now, the camera, which is called the OM1, is the last camera that is going to sport the Olympus name on it. Now, in other news, Canon has filed several patents for some crazy lenses. Wasn't it just a few weeks ago we were talking about how many patents Canon files each year? Well, here are a few more here. And how crazy are these? Well, we're going to find out, and we're going to talk about these in just a minute. Also, in today's episode, we're going to take a look at a recent contamination of flash memory materials and how that incident could drive the prices up of things like flash drives. Now, we've got all the details coming up, but first, as I always do every single video, hey, we put these videos together so you can stay informed as far as what is happening in the photography industry. Now, of course, if we are successful and you find some value with this video, if you could do me a big favor, a huge favor, hit that like button down below. It really does help with the whole YouTube algorithm. That said, my friend, let's get on to this week's headlines. OM Digital Solutions just dropped a new flagship camera. Now, the OM1, which is a node to the OM1 film camera from decades ago, this is the last camera that's going to sport the Olympus logo. Now, the camera has a 20 megapixel back illuminated stack sensor. Now, it offers the TruePix X image processor. Now, this is said to be 3 times faster than the previous Olympus processor. Now, the new processor also results in better dynamic range. Other goodies include 120 frames per second shooting, a native ISO range of up to 25,600, and 8 stops of image stabilization. There's even a handheld assist feature that allows you to handhold the camera at slow shutter speeds that otherwise, friend, would require the use of a handy dandy tripod. Now, computational photography is also a big part of this camera as well. So, for example, you can select a high resolution 50 megapixel mode to take photos without a tripod. Now, the 50 megapixel photo is processed inside the camera in just a few seconds. Now, there's also a live ND filter that can extend up to ND64, which is pretty stinking rad when you think about it. Now, in other words, this retro looking camera is about as modern as it gets. Plus, it's wrapped in a body that appears to be pretty durable, tough, and is ready for roughing it out in the elements. Now, the camera is priced at $2,799 for the body in a 12 to 40 millimeter f2.8 lens. And this thing's going to be ready for shipment in March, right around the corner. Now, if you want to learn more about this exciting new camera or even pre-order one of these things, check out the description below for a link. Now, it seems every couple months we discuss more Canon patents or more lenses that Canon is patenting. Well, they're at it again. Now, this batch of patents is for super zoom lenses that go way beyond what most super zooms have been in the past. So, in addition to the 24-300 millimeter and the 24-400 millimeter options, Canon has also patented a 28 to 500. Now, this is an f4 to 7.2 and a 30 to, ready for this, a 30 to a 600 millimeter f8. Now, you know, this is a beast of a lens. Now, for me, the most interesting lens out of the bunch is the 30 to 600 f8. Now, I get it, it's an f8, but still, one lens that will cover wide angle all the way up to super telephoto is a interesting prospect, especially for somebody like me that photographs landscapes. Now, obviously, wildlife photographers, sports photographers, man, they might be interested in having one of these suckers in their camera bag as well. But the question is, which out of all these big lenses would Canon likely to produce? Now, unfortunately, we really have no way of telling this until, obviously, Canon makes a release. But what's for sure is the likelihood that all 4 of these lenses to be produced is thin and none. Now, since these lens patents were relatively recent, it's going to be a while before Canon really makes any announcements about any sort of product development. Who knows, they might surprise us. But obviously, you know the routine with this. As more news comes available with something like this, we're going to keep you guys informed with this. So stay tuned on that. Now, recently, workers at 2 flash memory manufacturing plants discovered presence of contaminated materials. Now, the contamination led to a loss of 16 million terabytes of material. Friend, that is a huge loss. Now, wow, combine that with supply shortages that have already been ongoing during the pandemic, and you have a situation in which supply of flash memory is going to get very low. And what happens when supply is low? price goes up. Now, experts believe that flash memory is going to increase by price by 5 to 10% in the oncoming weeks. Now, that estimate could increase as the damage from the contaminated material is fully more investigated. Now, it should be noted that the contaminated only affected the 3D NAND material, and the 2D NAND is not expected to be affected. So the moral of the story is, do you remember the great toilet paper shortage of 2020? Remember what happened there? This right here, this is worth $5,000. Now, if I can't even keep a straight face saying that. Basically, guys, if you need more storage, get it now before prices have a chance to go up. Well, guys, that is... Can't believe I brought a roll of toilet paper in here, but anyways, I thought it was funny. All right, guys, that's it for the headlines this week. So let's shift gears rather, and talk about our current giveaway. We have 3 excellent prizes for the grabs this time around. We have the F-Stop Lotus bag, the Peak Design duffel bag, and of course, the $100 Adorama gift card. As always, entering the giveaway is really simple. Step 1, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Step 2, leave a comment below. In fact, the more of our videos that you watch and leave a comment on, the more chances that you have to win. So get watching some of our other videos and leave some comments. Step 3, register on PhotographyTalk and introduce yourself in the forum. Now, if you happen to introduce yourself already during one of the last giveaways, you're still eligible to win. But friend, as I keep saying, over and over again, swing in by, say hello, post some photos, we would love to see you. Now, for complete details of the giveaway, including how to register on PhotographyTalk, or hell, how to say hello in the forum, check out the description below. Good luck! And one other thing, now if you enjoy this sort of content, be sure to swing over to PhotographyTalk and sign up for an account. It's free to do so, and it gives you access to literally thousands of photography related articles on the site, including news, camera gear reviews, photography tutorials, and much, much more. So take a moment, sign up for an account, and get access to materials that will certainly help you take your best shot. And friend, that is it for me here today. This is always a treat to get in front of you guys every single week. I get a lot of feedback from you guys, which I really do appreciate. See, again, going back to why I originally started this company, geez, 13 years ago, holy smokes. It's all about helping as many people move that progress needle forward, enjoy photography a lot more. Now, of course, if we're successful with all of that here, look, the same thing applies with these videos. It's time to ask for all that YouTube stuff that really does help with the channel. So if you found this video with this value, do me a favor, hit that like button down below. If you're currently not subscribed to the channel, friend, what are you waiting for? We'd love to have you part of the family. Besides, we have a ton of fun here. And last but not least, so therefore you don't miss a single video that we push out, hit that bell, crash it, smash it, smash it. Boy, that was a really tongue twister right there. Anyways, hit that bell so therefore you're notified each time that we come out with a new video. Friends, yeah, now I'm done. Now I'm gonna be getting out of my studio. And so you get out there, stay healthy, and take your best shot.